finally enjoy vacation and stop thinking about track and field.
I feel like you're evolving as an athlete. Do you feel so?
I mean, I would say so. I mean, I jumped to a whole new training group last year. I'm learning a whole lot. I'm doing different things that I've done my whole entire career.
Yeah.
And, you know, let's see, like, I'm super young. You know, I've done a lot of great things starting at 19 and, 2 years later, 21.
Yeah.
And so I think I'm definitely evolving as an athlete because every year you're going to learn something new. Every year you're going to go through something different. And I am just thankful that I have Bobby and I have my teammates and just my whole entire support group to help me just throughout these whole, next couple of years of me in track and field. Because every year is not going to be the same,
For sure.
I feel like that's one thing that the track world kind of expects at time. It's like, she started here, so it's going to keep going.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. And same for the fans as well.
Yeah.
Things happen, things change. I still feel like I'm in a great position right now. And so, I'm happy with the result.
So you don't have many of those bronze ones, but what's your biggest takeaway from this meet?
Let's see. I feel like I just learned today that I could I'm okay with where I'm at. I feel like the semifinals kind of was a weird race for me, a very weird race.
Yes.
I dang near almost didn't make the final. And I just think from that race, I kind of was like, all right, I'm not putting myself in that position again. And I think that's the reason why I went out so fast. But I mean, nothing that was outside of my capabilities. I think, at the end, obviously, going out 56 flat basically is really fast. And I'm still running with really incredible athletes. That's why they were still with me the whole entire race. And so I'm not upset with it at all. But I'm just be a little more settled. Listen to Bobby a little more. And, just do what I usually do.
For sure. And last thing, we're proud of you, first of all. Super proud of you. What about the spikes? Who did the spikes? Was it you?
I did not. This would have taken me 1,000,001 years. No, I'm so bad. I definitely forgot his name. But someone else in LA did it for me. But they were approved by Nike, so I guess that was pretty helpful. But I just thought about it last minute. I was like, what can I do to be different? Who's going to have bedazzled spikes? No one.
Literally.
So I just wanted to do that and have fun a little bit.
You're the first to do it, girl. We ain't going to forget it.
I know. Someone already told me that they're going to do it for the next spikes. So I was like, oh, okay, great. I love it.
Second. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm super proud of you.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you talk about the decision coming in? Bobby said you may not run.
Sorry.
Can you talk about the decision? You think Bobby said you may not run, and you decided to run nationals. What was your mind? What was your thinking about that coming in?
We're going to run the nationals regardless, whether it's 15, the 8, 4. We're going to run regardless. Just it's really neat to get some competitiveness in. But coming into Worlds, this whole year has been a lot for me. I've just had a whole lot of things on my plate, and so I think, as I've said multiple times, it's like the past 2 years for me have been a lot of transitions, a lot of just adjusting, a lot of things happening at basically, at one time. And so, Bobby knows what's going on, and he just wanted to make sure that my mental was fine. And he knows, obviously, how everyone, what everyone expects from me or what they, wish to see from me. And so, he just wanted to take that pressure off of me and just let me, do what I could, because this sport is very long. We have many years ahead of us. And possibly taking a year off wasn't going to be that big of a deal, but he just wanted to make sure I was okay before, going out there and, handling the world once again.
When did you decide to actually compete?
I don't know. I don't have a date in mind, but...
Your first loss as a pro, does that take some of the pressure off?
First loss as a pro?
Yeah.
That's not true.
800.
Actually, I lost in a semi, so I got second. You forgot?
Well, hey, we don't count that one. First, okay. Well, that shows your competitive nature, but how do you...
I feel fine. I'm not upset with it at all. I learned my lesson in the semis. I always thought like the 800 for the women's was a little bit more, settled and not as hectic as men's usually are. But semifinals changed my mind for sure. I dang near got beat up, but that kind of just ticked me off just a little bit and just made me want to put myself in a better position to where I was already out and outside of the pack, which is kind of similar to what I usually do, just so I wouldn't be in trouble the whole entire time. So I wanted to do that. Obviously, the field was coming out with me, so the pace was pretty fast for the first 200. But I wanted to make sure I still kept that momentum going into the 400, and turned out to be 56. Wasn't expecting to go that fast, but you can't take time away, so I just had to keep on trucking, and we just pushed as hard as we could until the end.
In hindsight, do you think it was too fast?
I think I could have went a little slower, yeah, for sure.
You said you couldn't wait to get on vacation after this. Did you enjoy any part of this experience of Great Class?
Did I enjoy a lot of this experience? Like,
Did you enjoy any parts? It seems like it's something you kind of had to endure as opposed to,
I think let's see. I put myself in a position to where I was able to enjoy it a little more. I mean, coming to this meet, I kind of, the world was already talking about me, whether or not I was coming, what is Bobby doing? What is Athing doing? Athing's gonna lose, Athing's gonna, all these things happening. So, I mean, for that reason, I deleted social media. I have not seen anything for the past 3 weeks, just to kind of help me enjoy where I'm at a little more. And I think that was just this whole year, honestly, where, I'm obviously in a new training group, I'm doing things different when it comes to competing, when it comes to just training, and obviously no one really gets to see the insides of things, and so they just come up with their own assumptions and their own ideas and, put things out in their own perspective. They don't really know what's happening, and of course that's gonna bother us athletes. So it's you guys what do you guys expect from us? Most of the time it's we want to enjoy what we're doing, want to enjoy where we're at, but to a certain extent it kind of just makes us lose kind of heart for the sport, because it's dang, are we ever going to be good enough? Are we ever going to be okay? Are you guys all, obviously there's people out there that's going to love you for whatever you do, but I just people can just take a chill pill sometimes, just let us do our thing, and just, I don't know, let us be athletes.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying, I just feel the world expects so much, even while they give us so much, and it's just okay, you want us to be good, or do you want us to be mid? What do you guys really want?
I think, what do you think we need to do personally to be able to overcome all this pressure coming on you, the weight this year, as we were saying, all the things that we're having to do?
Yeah.
How can you handle that?
I feel it's just doing things that I've been doing. I've deleted social media. I've avoided media for the past 2 races. Finally talking to you guys now. But I don't know. It's something I'm just going to have to learn with as I go. I feel just because I got bronze today, that's not going to take anything away from my resume, or it's not going to take anything away from what people expect of me or what they think about me. Just taking it day by day. This is a growing experience. I started off really well, super young, so it's always going to be on my plate no matter how far I go in this sport. So just, I don't know, taking it day by day. It's a learning process. I won't find the answer tomorrow, probably not the next day, probably not even next year, but we'll just see as we progress.
Vacation starts tomorrow?
Man, vacation starts right now, right after that race
Where are
is
you
done.
going?
I have no idea, but I would definitely not tell you guys.
All right.
Congratulations on your meeting.
Thank you.
Are you all going to get Formula Percy back going? Yeah, slow down significantly or leading up to
Yeah,
championships?
I know. I feel we had plans for the page, but things didn't really play out. Obviously, we started really late with the whole idea, but I think next year we'll put ourselves in a better position. But obviously, when season starts kicking up, it's championship season. We didn't have anyone professional to take over the page, so we couldn't really do it, as individually. So I think next year going into it, we probably will make sure that we have that set up going into the season, because we definitely have a lot of followers. I think we're at 6,000 or something like that. So
I'm holding you to it.
hey, don't hold me. Hold Formula Percy.
When Bobby talks to the LA Times and says, hey, you're my latest skipping worlds, did he tell you he's going to say that, or how do you find out about that story? Because it seems like it lumps a lot of attention on you.
Whether Bobby told me, he didn't tell me, I knew, but it doesn't matter if we had a conversation or not. The world is still going to talk about me because I'm the athlete, obviously it's both of us in this, we're a team. So it was going to happen regardless, where it was still going to be a really big conversation, as I am the reigning Olympic and world champion at 800. So it was going to be there regardless. So I don't think it was something that would have been a different situation.
What was the main reason for you considering not running this meet?
I don't know, I've been going through a lot. So, not just this year, but the past 2 years, there's been no break for me. College to professional, to then moving to LA, it's a lot. And I don't think any one athlete has really done all that in the past couple of years. And so it's a lot to handle, especially at super young age, and not really having the whole world to help me through this whole thing. It's just me and my family and my support system, and so it's still a lot. And I'm still trying to train to be the best athlete. It's there's a lot going on. It's not easy.
It's been a lot with Olympics, worlds, Olympics.
Exactly. Yeah.
what, I guess when you've accomplished the gold medal, the world championship medal, American record, I guess, what is it that excites you, I guess, right now in the sport?
I don't know. I feel like I was definitely fighting to find the excitement this go around. I mean, even last year, I was running with a messed up hip, and being that I just won the Olympics the year before, I'm like, oh God, I have to win. Like, what's I want to win, and also like the world expects me to win as well. And I think this year, I've just been more mellow. You know, I felt pretty satisfied with where I was at, like just like, you know, chill. I felt as I did going into Tokyo, where I was just the newbie. You know, no one was really expecting me to win, but they were just like, wow, she's so good. She had a really great year. I felt that way this year, but I mean, I don't know. I kind of just fought really hard just to kind of get my groove going and just to really resonate with the fact that I am competing at Worlds. You know, it's been more so like, geez, it's been a long week and a half. I'm ready to go home, more than I'm so ready to compete. Like, I'm ready to come and kill. You know, it's been just a different experience, and I think it just comes with the years. Every year is different, like I said, and so yeah, this year wasn't my favorite, but we'll see what happens in the future.
All right, thanks everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you.